The Body Shop connects you with the hottest fitness models in the world. Learn the backstage secrets that most successful bikini divas, fitness models, and bodybuilders use to dominate their competition and land on the covers of magazines. Only here at the Body Shop will we allow you to listen and talk to the best of the best in fitness competition. If you're passionate about bodybuilding and fitness, you have found your new home. All of us here at FTNS Radio would like to welcome you to the Body Shop. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome your host, Andre Brick St. Clair.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the Body Shop. Thank you for allowing the Body Shop not only into your homes, but also into your airwaves. Now, in the studio with me, I have the chairman of the board, the CEO, one of the greatest producers of all time. You know, this man is going to be running the Fitness Atlantic competition April 14, 2012 at the Oakdale Theater. Special guests include Tony Horton. We got a ton of vendors coming out. One of them is actually on the phone. They represent the company called Ovantage. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my co-host, Mr. Brian Canone.
What's up, Bricks?
How you feeling today, Brian?
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad?
Yeah, I'm all right. A little energy, maybe. Maybe I need a little Ovantage in my life. I need to take a little Ovantage.
You don't know nothing about that Ovantage. You know what's interesting about the Ovantage product?
What's that?
Is that the person that I'm about to introduce very, very shortly.
How long have you known this guy?
Oh, man. I'm saying I've known this individual going on at least 6 to 7 years right about now.
Really?
Like, yeah, I mean, I've worked with this person hands-on at countless bodybuilding, physiques, competitions and shows. We've worked backstage together. We were in talks at one point of actually running our own competition / federation. Right.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, this person knows fitness. He knows the body. He knows how to train the body. He knows about putting natural and healthy stuff into the body. You know what? Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner of Ovantage, my very, very good friend, all the way from Rhode Island, Jerry Brenner. Big Jerry, what's up, baby?
I am wonderful. How you guys doing tonight?
Man, it's good to finally have you on the radio, man.
Oh, it's great to be here. Great introduction. Oh, I feel great right now.
You know, the thing about Jerry is you usually see him when you're rolling into one of these shows.
Right.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
You're trying to drink some coffee, and you see that here he is with the clipboard. Walking around, organizing everybody, shaking his head like, I can't believe I'm here again.
Hey, that's what I do, and I love doing it. I love working with you guys. I mean, Rock, we've been doing it for, like you said, many years.
Absolutely.
We got a lot more years to go.
Oh, yeah, come on. Come on. You know how we do it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for having me on the show. I mean, this is fantastic. I mean, as you mentioned, I mean, I started about 4 years ago thinking about putting out a really good 100% natural product. Right. And to be honest, it took 4 years really to come up with the Ovantage Complete product. The company that we have is called Truth Nutrition, and the name says it all. I mean, we really stick by the ingredients we put into this drink. And to be honest, this is a 100% all-natural vitamin, nutrient, sports drink mix. Caffeine and stimulant free. I mean, there's so much on the market right now that includes caffeine and stimulants that stimulate energy. My drink actually provides the body to make its own energy, which is very unique in this industry, and there's not enough out there like this.
Jerry, what do you think about all these kids drinking the energy drinks?
Are you talking about like Monster and
Rockstar,
Red Bull, all that nonsense?
Red Bull, and they're downing them. You know what? They take them into school and everything. Middle school, these kids are downing these things. Like, I didn't even drink coffee in middle school. When did you start drinking coffee?
I think with Jerry and Kevin. No.
Jerry and Kevin.
I'm dead serious. Hey, Jerry. Jerry, you remember after the shows, we would go out for breakfast, right?
Absolutely.
You remember? And I'm dead serious. I would put 13 sugars in my coffee.
Right.
You know. So yeah, I was never a big coffee drinker. Now I love it, and I drink it black because of Jerry and Kevin. But
I'll tell you, caffeine. There's a necessity for coffee, and that's really. Everyone drinks coffee. It's either in the morning, it's in the afternoon. What people aren't drinking enough of are the vitamins, minerals, and getting natural carbohydrates. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's truly why we really designed something that doesn't require the caffeine. I mean, your body can make its own energy, and it does it off of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, everyone's afraid of.
Yeah.
They're actually good for you, especially if you're active, you're doing shows, you're doing fitness, figure. You need to have some carbohydrates to sustain that energy. But they have
I know if I drink
carbohydrates.
If I drink too many, like if I do drink an energy drink, sometimes I just get a headache. You know, from like that type of stuff. But you know, like
that's because of the niacin.
Artificial stuff.
Right.
There's nothing real in there.
That's it. Artificial.
Yeah.
Now,
that's a good question, Brian. Though you ask. I didn't even answer. I mean, the question about kids in schools drinking Monster, Rockstar.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you, great companies. They're doing wonderful. The businesses are flourishing. I get it, but the kids drinking these drinks is absolutely, it's wrong. I mean, they really should have an age limit because they're drinking 3, 4, 5 Monsters. I mean, those cans are huge.
Yeah.
And they're getting so much caffeine, so much sugar, and they don't even realize what's in those drinks. They just love the effect. And like anything, it's taboo. You're not supposed to drink it, so what are the kids going to do? They're going to drink it.
Of course they are.
The can looks dangerous. It looks, I'm going to drink this can with the snake on it. The girls are going to love it.
You're absolutely correct. Now, the first time I had Ovantage, was at the Rhode Island show.
Right. That's the first time I saw it.
Right. And, a lot of the guys were like, hey, you got to try this. This really tastes good. And I'm like, whatever. Jerry comes up to me and was like, hey, Rock, you know what? I need you to try this. This is my company.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah.
He was like, okay, try the pink lemonade first. I drank that. Yeah. I tried to steal more and more cups of that stuff. That stuff is amazing. And I'm telling, listen, one, there's no bitter aftertaste. Okay.
Yep.
It's like naturally sweetened. Like you don't get like that, the maltodextrose type flavor, that bitterness or anything like that. And as Jerry pointed out, it's stimulant free, so I didn't get any jitters, or I didn't, my face wasn't tingling from drinking it, but it really, really tastes good.
Right.
And
absolutely,
it comes in a convenient pack where it's like a pre-measured like stick, and all you do is tear off the top, dump it into your water bottle, shake it up, and away you go. I mean, it's very, very simple.
Yeah.
Now, Jared, let's give the people some background on you, okay? When did you first fall in love with fitness?
Oh my God, I was probably about 13 years old, going out for a football team, going out for what we called in my hometown the midgets. To be honest, I was the smallest guy out there, and people make fun of you. You're skinny. I think I was like 100 pounds at that point. You get into the next. I was almost going into high school. I was actually turned down. I really was turned away from football altogether. I ended up playing soccer, and football was my passion. And being thin, I started saying, I got to do something. Right. I started hitting the gym. I started working out with older, people at the gym. They were teaching me how to work out. To be honest, ever since then, it's been straight working out, training, eating right. And to be honest, if you do put good things in your body, you excel in no matter what you do. And since that point, I've been doing it ever since. Okay.
Now, when did the passion for, lifting weights, working out, getting in great shape, eating healthy, when did that turn into a business for you, or a potential business venture?
Well, probably around 5 years ago, I started thinking to myself, you know what? I love doing this. Love working out. I love helping people. I love eating right and telling people different things I've made, and you should try this, for example, a protein pancake, whatever it might be.
Right.
And for some reason, I started talking to who is now my business partner, my friend Chris Farris. And basically, we were talking about, I was telling him my idea of opening a smoothie shop. I really wanted to, make smoothies, put healthy ingredients in them. And he looked at me and said, think bigger. What about being the actual maker of the products? And ever since that day, it was 4th of July 5 years ago, we've been off and running. We've been working with the chemist and putting together what we have today, which is Ovantage Complete.
Okay. How did the name Ovantage actually come about? Because most people, when they're launching a product line, right, Jer, they try to name it after themselves, or a catchphrase that they have. But how did you guys sit down and brainstorm the actual name?
It sounds like something that's been out before. Like, it sounds like it's a familiar sounding name. It is a good name.
You're right. I mean, Brian. I mean, it's catchy. But I'll be honest with you, Rock, making a name is probably it was probably, besides getting the mix right, the second hardest thing we had to do. I mean, we literally went through names for 18 months.
Wow.
And you have to think, we've trademarked Ovantage. Ovantage is the name of our product today. It's Ovantage Complete.
Complete.
So what we've done is Ovantage Complete is actually this product. It's the sports and nutrient drink mix. Ovantage will be the name of every product we come out with. It'll always be our name, and those 3 symbols will always be on our products. That's all been trademarked. Really, it's on the go, and it gives you an advantage. And for some reason, driving down the road, Ovantage hit me. I ran it through. We did the research. Our attorneys ran it up the pipeline, and 18 months later, it's approved.
I like that. Now, speaking of being approved, Ovantage can be used by everyone, correct?
Absolutely. Great point. I mean, Ovantage, basically, what we've done is we've used, as I said, 100% all-natural products.
Right.
Everything in our drink is 100% natural. The energy is really what drives your body to produce the energy after drinking this is the carbohydrate, the crystalline fructose. Crystalline fructose is the only carbohydrate in the drink. It's ideal for athletes, diabetics, and children. It doesn't induce insulin. So that rush that individuals get from simple sugars,
right,
fructose, sucrose, everything that's out there that's manufactured, that isn't natural, children shouldn't be drinking it. Diabetics should absolutely stay away from it. Pregnant women shouldn't be drinking stimulated drinks. This is something that active individuals, as well as those people that just want high-octane nutrients, good stuff for their body, this is it.
All right. Now, Ovantage is actually, and very, very surprisingly, because of the way it tastes, it is amazingly affordable. I mean, I think you're selling it for what, $24.99, Jer?
Yes, the retail price on it is $24.99 a box, and each individual box has 20 individual stick packs, which obviously each individual stick pack, as you mentioned earlier, it will make a 16.9-ounce bottle of water all the way to 22 ounces. It'll mix purely in that amount of water.
Right. So you're getting 20 sticks for $24.99. I challenge anybody to go out there, anywhere, and try to find 24 prepackaged sticks of any powder drink, whether it's the Lipton iced tea, the Hawaiian punch mix, the Gatorade now has the thing and all that.
Like crazy.
Crystal Light. Come on, man. That stuff gives you ulcers. You know that.
I'm just saying. Years ago, that was when I first started doing shows.
Right.
Yeah, I wasn't drinking diet soda.
True.
I was drinking Crystal Light, and I would get the thing, and I would make it in a whole big, like you said, like a Kool-Aid container, and I'd put it in, but it's inconvenient, though. You gotta make it the whole, because you have to make like a half gallon of it or whatever, and you mix it up, and you got to put the whole thing away. They came out with some stick stuff too, but again, it's all artificial
water. I mean, that's the bottom line. If you don't like the taste of water, which doesn't have a taste, I've heard many people say they don't like.
I can't stand that.
But I'll be honest, Crystal Light, everything has its own niche. So there isn't anything wrong with Crystal Light. it. The only issue is all it is flavoring your water. It's either saccharin or sugar poured into your water. It's not giving you any other benefit whatsoever.
Right.
That's absolutely different than what you're going to get from the Ovantage Complete product.
Okay, speaking of benefits, I'm going to go down the list of some of the benefits that Ovantage actually offers.
Okay.
And again, I've had the product, you know, and Brian, you've been on the radio with me going on a year now.
Right.
I never plug somebody's product unless I really, really like it.
Yeah.
You know that. Ovantage, some of the benefits are increased energy, increased immune support. It prevents dehydration. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest thing right now, this product is gluten-free. It's fat-free. It's low in calories. As Jerry mentioned, there's no artificial colors, no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners. There's no hidden stimulants, and there's no caffeine. And I'm telling you from personal experience, it tastes great. I mean,
now,
simply amazing.
A little bit about what's in it, though?
I'm going to put you out there as my spokesperson.
There you go.
Hey, Jim, we could talk about that, man. You know what I need, baby. I just need free product.
You get all the free product you want if you're promoting it like that.
Come on.
It is absolutely the way we promote it. I love hearing it. I mean, the flavor is absolutely on point. You have to have something that tastes good.
You absolutely do, yes.
And, you know, to make something naturally taste good, to be honest, there isn't anything that will, you're not going to get pink lemonade. There is no such a thing as pink lemons. Everyone always asks, what do you use? You know, you're using something artificial. I use beet juice for the pink coloring. That's it.
Wow.
Beet juice. Absolutely. For grapes, of course, I use grapeseed extract.
Okay.
It's all natural. So is beet juice. So right down to the coloring is 100% natural.
You know what? I find that very interesting because a lot of people, myself included, I hate beets. I hated it when I was a kid. I hated it when I'm an adult. I hate it now that I'm a former competitor. And you actually found a way to take beet juice and make it taste simply unbelievable. Now that you told me that it's beet juice, I may not actually drink it now, Jer.
Oh, you just ruined it. Just ruined it, man. No more endorsement contract.
Don't worry about it. I got the endorsement contract. Nah, but
you're going to turn into a beet.
You absolutely won't turn into a beet. And you won't taste the beet. I swear you will not taste any of the beet that makes the color.
Oh, man, it's crazy.
Tell me a little bit more about how many calories are in each serving.
All right, so we have the two flavors. We have the pink lemonade and we have the grape.
Okay.
The calories for pink lemonade, it's 30 calories per stick pack per drink, and for the grape, it's 25.
25.
25 calories, yes, for grape. And for carbohydrates, you're looking at 8 grams in the pink lemonade and 6 grams in the actual grape.
Okay. For somebody that's getting ready to compete, or, you know, they're worrying about dropping their water and trying to, you know, get the subcutaneous water away from their body, can they use the Ovantage line up until a competition?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, with each competitor, the body makeup is going to be different, as you guys know. I mean, you've all competed. The way the individual body will hold water, that's going to be specific to each individual. So the good thing with this product is you can drink it in a high concentration. You don't have to go and drink 22 ounces, you know, to make the flavor diluted. If you want to drink a lower amount of water with it, absolutely you can. Will it be a little bit sweeter because of the crystalline fructose? Absolutely will. But you'll be getting the benefits, you'll be getting the electrolytes. The hydration on this product alone is worth drinking it. So if you wanted to do a 3 to 5 ounce shot of this, absolutely. And then you're going to be in that ballpark of what basically is out there in the shots. The real syrupy, this won't be syrupy.
I like that. Okay, Jerry, listen, I got to cut to a commercial, right? But I want you to hold tight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're liking what you're hearing so far, please feel free to visit the website. It's myovantage.com. Check out the products. Y'all stay tight. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Body Shop on FTNS.
It's time for a fitness break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on FTNS.
It's here, the newest weapon in post-workout recovery nutrition. This natural and organic all-in-one formula delivers the ammunition your body needs to advance on your battlefield and beyond. Introducing Nutrition's Basic Training. Protein, branched-chain amino acids, vitamins, minerals, good fats, and enzymes with no artificial sugars, colors, or flavors. Go to www.amnutritionhealth.com and join the ranks of the supplement revolution. Beyond protein, the body's ammunition. Nutrition.
Bragg Live Food Products introduces new Bragg Organic Hawaiian Fat-Free Dressing and Marinade, the world's healthiest Hawaiian dressing made with organic tropical fruits, including organic Hawaiian noni fruit. This dressing is perfect on salads, veggies, or used as a flavorful marinade. Look for it in your favorite natural food store. And here's Dr. Patricia Bragg.
You will love my Bragg Organic Hawaiian Dressing and Marinade.
World's first fitness radio will keep you moving. FTNS, 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 FTNS.
Hi, I'm Amy Hall, host of The Green Gate. What are you hungry for? Do you need to rebalance your plate? Join us as we talk about whole, sustainable food, awesome recipes, and all the other things that nourish us. Now is the time to change your relationship with food and get back to the simple, delicious, nutritious basics. The Green Gate, your doorway to great food and healthy living. Weekdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, only on FTNS.
Are you looking to build a successful and sustainable career for yourself within the fitness industry? Trainers Nation provides fitness professionals throughout the hierarchy of the industry with innovative educational takeaways each week related to the business of personal training. Trainers Nation, live Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern with me, Edward Gober, only on FTNS.
Welcome back to FTNS, world's first fitness radio. Enjoy the show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Body Shop. I am your host, Bricks, but today I'm going by Rock. You see, my good friend Jerry. That's right, I'm going old school. My good friend Jerry's on the radio with me from Ovantage, and he knows me as Rock. So today, that's what it is. All right, one day, one time only. My co-host is Mr. Brian Canone.
What's up, Bricks?
What's up, Brian?
What's up, Jerry?
How are you? How are you?
Yeah. All right, Jerry. Let me just do a quick recap, okay? Ovantage Complete is the name of the product, and as you stated that, you know, any product line that you come out with now will always have the Ovantage line, but the name of the company is actually Truth Nutrition. Correct?
Correct. That is correct.
Okay. And Ovantage Complete is designed to be used each day as your active lifestyle dictates. The natural selection of ingredients will replace the sudden rush and ultimate crash that is all too common with other sports drinks. Ovantage Complete contains no caffeine and absolutely no other hidden stimulants. I find that interesting, Jer, because I want to ask you a question.
Absolutely.
If someone is tired or feeling lethargic and they're driving on the highway, which is a common thing, as most people tend to, you know, drift off and fall asleep. Normally they would reach for, you know, the can of Red Bull.
On our long drive. How about our long drives? We start singing Jimmy Buffett songs.
Hey,
keep awake.
You leave Jimmy Buffett alone. But, you know, they'll reach for the Monster, they'll reach for the Red Bull, they'll reach for the 5-hour energy, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And they'll take it, and, you know, they're awake, but they're really not cognate. You know what I mean? Like, they're really not focused.
No, you're tired.
Will this product, or can this product, improve your focus and alertness?
You just hit it right on the nose. Rock, I'm gonna keep calling you Rock. Rock, I'll tell you, I mean, this product, the one thing this does, and as I said, you know, natural carbohydrates, that's what your body needs for actual energy. You know, caffeine stimulates energy, but it does one thing that, I should say, it doesn't do one thing that your body actually needs. It needs that focus. It needs that. You can't get that from caffeine.
Right.
It's just not possible. What you do get your focus from, you get your focus from the vitamins. B12 is one vitamin that will, I mean, it's revolutionizing. People are starting to come back. It's revolutionizing medicinal purposes for Alzheimer patients. Mm-hmm. What this does, you put the B12 in, your body can only absorb so much.
Right.
One stick pack, one Ovantage Complete stick pack, 16,667% your daily intake.
Whew.
Now, a lot of folks do that exact thing. They're saying, whoa, way too much. Not at all. Your body will not absorb the entire percentage. You need a high percentage of B12 so your body can actually make use of a small portion of it. And you need to do it in intervals. So depending on how active you are, how tired you are, dictates how many stick packs you should drink. So you've got your B12, you've got your carbohydrate, and you've got one thing a lot of drinks don't have. And fitness bodybuilders love it, beta-alanine.
True.
You put those ingredients together, you don't need caffeine. You've got the focus, the mental alertness, and sustained energy. You're not going to crash that balance.
Right. Speaking of crashing, okay, me and my producer, Big Sean, we was talking about this during the commercial break. Because there's no crashing, and there's no hidden stimulants, and this product will improve your focus and alertness. We also know that there's no artificial sweeteners. So can you tell us what exactly is this product sweetened with?
The product is sweetened with crystalline fructose and stevia.
Okay. Now, stevia is getting a lot of attention nowadays. You know, a lot of people think it's some artificial sweetener. And
didn't you say the Aztecs made it?
No, I didn't say that. My producer, Big Sean, was actually. Well, see, because a lot of people, you know, like once something hits the market and it gets a lot of attention, a lot of people think it's like the newest gimmick, it's the newest supplement, it's the newest artificial thing.
It's the newest NutraSweet.
Exactly. and stevia, you know, dates all the way back to the Aztecs. Right. You know, and it's not a cheap ingredient to put into anything.
But like, some of that stevia stuff, you don't see it in Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
You won't see it in Dunkin' Donuts.
They're not going to put that out for your coffee.
No, but they are making.
What's the other one though? What's the yellow packet?
And stevia in the raw is out there.
Say that again now, Jay?
Well, what you have is, I know you probably have seen when you go to like a Starbucks, you'll see the sugar in the raw.
Yeah.
Right.
They now have stevia in the raw at Starbucks.
Really?
There you go.
Absolutely. Now, you're right. Stevia is that's an expensive product to put into any drink and to put on any counter to give to people for free. And it is 100% natural. It's a leaf extract. It's a plant.
See, I mentioned that because, again, a lot of people, especially bodybuilders and fitness enthusiasts, they hear stevia now, and the attention that is starting to garnish, they're like, oh, well, how come I've never heard of this? You know, the same thing goes with this Ezekiel bread stuff. You know, a lot of people thought, oh my God, it tastes great and you can live on it. I mean, it's simply manna. It's just oats and barley rolled in together, and you know, it just feeds your body exactly what it needs. And I believe that's what Ovantage does. Now, Jay, one other question for you, okay?
Go ahead.
As we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, tell me, what do you feel about FTNS, the world's first fitness radio?
Fantastic. You can't beat the first internet radio out there, and it's a great spot for all folks that are interested and love fitness like we do.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go into a little bit more about some of the ingredients, okay? As I'm reading the label, I'm noticing you have 100 milligrams of L-glutamine. You have 100 milligrams of L-citrulline malate. You got 500 milligrams of beta-alanine and 500 milligrams of vanillin sulfate. What was the reasoning for putting all of this into the product?
Well, again, it's the interaction of those amino acids with what we have in the drink. So with your B vitamins, your vitamin D, your calcium, you need to have a driver. You need to have a little bit extra with that for those people that are actually going to go and do a little more than just walk the mall, for example. So this gives you that little boost for the protein synthesis in your body. You need a little bit more. You need those aminos, and you need vanadyl sulfate to kind of transport the glucose, to get it through the body. That's really what vanadyl sulfate does. It's just a transporter. Anyone who's ever done any creatine, you really need to do vanadyl sulfate with it, and then you need to do a natural sugar, usually like a grape juice, because that's going to give you that spike. That's going to give you that extra pump. That's why it's in here. And then beta-alanine, this goes back, to the early 80s when beta-alanine was the best supplement out there.
Right.
You couldn't have a bodybuilder not taking it. And, somewhere along the line, people stopped using it. And it is still the best rush you can get naturally with this beta-alanine. Now, there's only 500 milligrams in here. 500 milligrams in my drink. The reason being is you really don't want it for a child or a pregnant woman, and we really want them to be drinking the drink as well. You can't go beyond the 3 grams of this beta-alanine. It's just way too much. So we kept a low dose so you get that little bit of a pop, that little rush. And that's the piece when you drink it that people say there's caffeine in it. No, it's definitely no caffeine. It's beta-alanine with the aminos and the vanadyl that's pushing this through your body.
Okay. Now, as I'm reading your mission statement, it says your goal is to provide consumers the facts and to move away from quantity and more toward quality. Because there's a misconception about needing stimulants, such as caffeine to have energy and live a healthy lifestyle. And you're encouraging people to take the Ovantage challenge and compare the nutritional facts to those of the competitors. What exactly is the Ovantage challenge?
All right, that's actually my entire statement right there as well. I put that together, and let's start with the beginning.
Okay.
There is so much on the market. The market is saturated with products,
right?
Both good and bad. Now we have way too much bad, and we also have way too many stimulated drinks. So what we've done in Truth Nutrition, and the reason why we chose the naming convention for our company is just that. We want quality. We want quality ingredients. We want to go out there and pay the little bit more to make the drink better for the consumer. Anyone can have quantity and go, an overnight wonder, make a ton of money, and that's great. But we're here to stay.
Right.
The quality is not going away from what we produce.
How?
Now the challenge. Oh, I can answer the challenge.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's where I was going.
The challenge, I'll be honest with you, the challenge is for anyone to take a look at the back of our box.
Right.
And I want you to match it up to the other sports and nutrition and energy drinks out there. And you can see for yourself. I don't care if it's Gatorade. I don't care if it's Monster, Rockstar, Red Bull, whoever you put it up against. You will not find better ingredients and more ingredients than what is in our drink. And you have to really look at the serving size. And I use Gatorade because everyone knows the name. Great company, been out forever. 8-ounce servings is how they represent the back of their nutritional facts. They have almost 300 milligrams of sodium. But they don't tell you that because they do it at 3 servings per bottle.
Imagine having 3 servings in one Gatorade. How many people do it? I see people walk in the gym with the large size, the family pack.
It's amazing.
And they're overweight and they're working out in the gym like they need extra energy. I'm like, I don't think so, buddy.
Okay.
And with Gatorade, they speak the electrolyte dance. Mm-hmm. That's the big thing about Gatorade. Well, unfortunately, sodium alone, even though it's part of the electrolyte balance, it's not going to do anything for you unless you're really pushing your body to an extreme of pure sweat. A marathon, for example, someone who's in triathlons, you need sodium at that level.
Right.
There's a need for it. But to be honest, without magnesium, without potassium, without vitamin D, without calcium, and without sodium, you do not have a proper electrolyte balance for hydration.
Okay. Speaking
I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. You're more than anyone that's listening, do the research, you'll find the answers.
All right. Now, Jer, speaking of hydration, I want to go back to something that Brian touched on just a little bit earlier. And that was, back in Brian's heyday of competing, they used to walk around, Brian walked around with the Crystal Light jar.
Yeah.
Okay, and, they drank that. That normally never really kept me hydrated, right? If I'm taking Ovantage Complete and I'm taking the single serving stick and I put it into my water, will that keep me hydrated, or will that have kind of like the same effect as, the Crystal Light and the iced tea mixes?
No, it absolutely will keep you hydrated. Now, again, it's dictated by what you're doing. So the hydration factor, obviously you're mixing this in water, number one.
Right.
You're mixing it between 16.9, which is a normal bottle of water, all the way up to 22 ounces. Could you go more? Absolutely. It's entirely up to what you're doing and what taste you like. If you go beyond 22 ounces, it's going to taste like Crystal Light. You're still getting all the factors, all the good vitamins and minerals and nutrients, but it's going to be a watered-down flavor.
Right.
The hydration, you're getting that what it basically is the potassium pump. That's what the chemists and everyone that's in the industry will call it, and it's the sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium mix. You need that mix to keep that hydration moving. Get your body to naturally hydrate itself. And the biggest thing, Brian and Rock, myself, you're working out hard. You work out hard and you don't have the right nutrients for hydration, your body starts to tap the muscle. You actually start what they call muscle tapping. No one, I don't care if you're figure, bikini, bodybuilding, you don't want, when it's coming up to the last week towards showtime, to be stringy. You don't want your body to start eating the muscle.
Speaking of eating, Jer, let me ask you a question. Which one of these is your favorite? Is it the pink lemonade or is it the grape?
Oh man, they're both fantastic. You're backing me into it.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to give you 2 minutes and 51 seconds to come up with an answer, because I got to cut to commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tight. When I come back, my good friend Jer will be answering that question. You're listening to The Body Shop on FTNS.
It's time for a fitness break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on FTNS.
It's here, the newest weapon in post-workout recovery nutrition. This natural and organic all-in-one formula delivers the ammunition your body needs to advance on your battlefield and beyond. Introducing Nutrition's Basic Training. Protein, branched-chain amino acids, vitamins, minerals, good fats, and enzymes with no artificial sugars, colors, or flavors. Go to www.amnutritionhealth.com and join the ranks of the supplement revolution. Beyond protein, the body's ammunition, Nutrition.
Bragg Live Food Products introduces new Bragg Organic Hawaiian Fat-Free Dressing and Marinade, the world's healthiest Hawaiian dressing made with organic tropical fruits, including organic Hawaiian noni fruit. This dressing is perfect on salads, veggies, or used as a flavorful marinade. Look for it in your favorite natural food store. And here's Dr. Patricia Bragg.
You will love my Bragg Organic Hawaiian Dressing and Marinade.
World's first fitness radio will keep you moving. FTNS, 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 FTNS.
Hi, I'm Amy Hall, host of The Green Gate. What are you hungry for? Do you need to rebalance your plate? Join us as we talk about whole, sustainable food, awesome recipes, and all the other things that nourish us. Now is the time to change your relationship with food and get back to the simple, delicious, nutritious basics. The Green Gate, your doorway to great food and healthy living. Weekdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, only on FTNS.
Are you looking to build a successful and sustainable career for yourself within the fitness industry? Trainers Nation provides fitness professionals throughout the hierarchy of the industry with innovative educational takeaways each week related to the business of personal training. Trainers Nation, live Tuesday evenings at 8 p.m. Eastern with me, Edward Gober, only on FTNS.
Welcome back to FTNS, world's first fitness radio. Enjoy the show.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Body Shop. For today, I am your host, Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah, you like that, baby.
Man.
My in-studio co-host is Mr. Brian Canone.
What's up, Rock?
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. You know, I'm thinking I might just go back to it.
I met you too. I was like, "Hey, I'm Brian. What's your name?"
Rock. That's right. That's right. And everybody knows why I had to go back to my childhood name. So we're not going to get into that because I'm still bitter about it. All right, now I have my good friend, and this is not a tagline. Me and this individual have worked together on countless bodybuilding shows. We were supposed to put something together. I mean, this is my man right here, ladies and gentlemen, the owner of Ovantage Complete, Mr. Jerry Brenner, is on the line. Now, Jerry, you there with me, right?
Here.
Oh, okay, baby. All right.
I'm listening to the taglines. I'm feeling good over here.
Am I lying, though? Am I lying?
Absolutely not, man. We go way back.
All right, there it is.
Could have met better people.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, man. Okay, now, you and your partner, Chris Ferris, okay?
One other person as well. I don't want to leave him out. We have Steve Martell as well. There's 3 of us all involved in this company, Truth Nutrition.
Okay, absolutely. Okay, now, Jer, for the record, okay, you are not, I want to say this with all due respect to people out there, but you are not an old man that's, just jumping into this, fitness industry and just coming up with a product. You are a very young man that has educated himself on the fitness industry and what you love to create this product.
Absolutely.
All right. Do you mind sharing your age?
Sure. Absolutely. I love sharing my age. I'm 36 right now. This year I'll be 37 years old. 37 years old. And you had this vision roughly about 5 years ago. 5 years ago was the vision of actually turning the whole mentality, the fitness side of things, the health side, into an actual business.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now, to show everybody where I'm going with this, okay, this is a man who had a vision, ladies and gentlemen, did not let anybody tell him, it can't be done. Why would you want to put another sports drink out on the market? Why are you putting so much expensive ingredients? You can probably put inferior products and sell it at a higher price, get a better return on your investment. Instead, he did what I always encourage people to do. Put down the haters, step away from the nonsense, follow your dream. No, because
for real.
Because now, here's a man that fell in love with fitness, okay, stepped on the stage, and then learned how to capitalize and give back to the people out there. Now he's giving back to the entire fitness industry. You know what I mean? And in doing so, you're actually sponsoring a lot of events. November 14th, 2011, you sponsored the WBFF New England Fitness Championships with our good friend Kevin Topka.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
August 19th, Truth Nutrition announced the sponsorship in the first annual East Bay Warriors Youth Football and Spirit Squad Golf Tournament. And on August 15th, you guys actually released Ovantage Complete, which is, the all-natural energy and nutrient drink mix. From doing all of that, now you're parlaying this into a new sponsorship coming up April 14th, 2012, Oakdale Theater, Fitness Atlantic. Let's talk about that, man. Like, how did you and Brian hook up to get that sponsorship, together?
Well, as you know, I mean, the show in November and working with Kevin and Brian, obviously I've worked with them over the years and helped him out at his show. And, obviously as an expediter, really putting, as Brian said earlier in the conversation, I mean, put the clipboard in my hand and, I'll run it. I mean, that's what I love to do. I mean, and I run it like it's my own. And I think that's, why Brian and I really, I mean, we get along great. I mean, his show is fantastic. Kevin's show, it was the first show in November that he's had on, WBFF. It ran phenomenal.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. Brian and I started talking. He saw the drinks. He saw the name. We started talking since then, and now it's come to the point where we want to, set it up. I want to be a sponsor for that show. I want to help him out. I want to do all I can for it because, again, I back what what he does. I back what Kevin does. The whole natural fitness, figure, and bodybuilding. I mean, Fitness Atlantic, it stands for something. It's still there. I mean, there's been shows that have come and gone. These guys, they're not going anywhere.
Right. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Brian, is this like 14 years for you, or is this going on 15?
This is the 14th year.
14th year of running. And I know, Brian, you don't like this tagline, but it's important to me. Okay? This is not just one of the biggest, but one of the best, because this is one of the only all-natural bodybuilding, and I'm using that word, bodybuilding, and fitness shows in the entire New England and Northeast area. You and what Kevin puts on.
Right.
Okay, you guys put on two incredible shows that where you guys are passionate about your competitors being clean and living that healthy lifestyle. And I think that Jerry's company, Truth Nutrition and Ovantage Complete, I mean, to me, it seems like the perfect match.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, Jerry, what's going to be your actual role at the Fitness Atlanta competition?
Pretty much whatever Brian tells me to do.
Okay.
I mean, basically, Rock, we've done it. I mean, we work, you and I mean, we work phenomenal together.
Absolutely.
I have a great day. I mean, 15, 18, 20 hours can go by of straight work on our feet, and I'll be honest, it's not work. So my plan is to basically walk in bright and early, grab the clipboard, grab an Ovantage Complete, and man, I'm set for the day.
We're going to need some Ovantage Complete backstage.
Yeah, we definitely going to need some of that.
Workers,
we'll have plenty.
I would definitely like to see something interactive with your booth, and I'd really like to see a way to get people over to the table. Not only let them try to sample the product, but make it something fun for people to get involved with, so they can really go over to the table and be more active in something, some type of contest, some type of raffle, some type of activity. Is really fun. There's a lot of shows I go to, you walk around, you see people sitting behind a booth and just kind of hanging out, waiting for somebody to come up and say something to them.
Right.
But it's that interactive type of booths that you see at those large trade shows that they're few and far between, but there's something that draws your attention to them and makes you go over and watch something. So we got to come up with something that's a lot of fun for this booth to be really the hot spot of this event. I want everybody to go over and see the product, but do it some type of, I don't care if it's a fun game that you can do. Like, seriously, the EAS did something at the Arnold a few years ago. I went and they had a basketball hoop there, and people are shooting baskets and trying to win, a box of Myoplex or something. It was fun, How about we do an Ovantage Pong tournament, Jer?
Okay, everybody likes beer pong. You say, but let's keep it clean.
Actually, I love that.
That is a great idea.
Come on. You get full credit. Right now. All right, Ovantage Pong at the show. You got to drink it.
There you go. I like it.
Absolutely. And you know what we can do is, the person with we'll tally up who has the best shots during the
championships.
And Pong. You know what? We've got product to give out. We've got shirts to give out. We've been thinking about what we could do, and I'll be honest, that's a great idea.
It's a fantastic idea, Max.
Well, you know what?
That's marketing right there.
That one's for Big Jer, you know what I mean? Because that's my boy right there. Hey, Jer, listen, man, I'm dead serious about this. I'm putting it out there live.
Film the Pong Championships.
I say we do that. I say we do that.
We put it on Fitness Atlantic, and we put it up everywhere.
We're going to put it on Fitness Atlantic.
Yep.
And we're going to put it on myovantage.com.
There you go.
have a little box, you know what I mean? Somebody click on it, drives them over to the link.
There you go.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
All right.
I love it.
Now, Jer, I'm putting it out there. 125,216 listeners are about to hear me do something I've never done before. And that is, if you're looking for a spokesman, you're looking for somebody to push your product, I got you, Jer. All right? I got you.
I love it. Thank you so much.
All right, now, Jer.
All I know is there's going to be a lot of plugs happening this minute. Make sure you go and play Pong Challenge out
You gotta do it.
outside.
You gotta do it. This is a friend of mine. You understand what I'm saying? This is my buddy. I'm going to help him do whatever he needs to do to get to that final level. Absolutely. Now, Jer.
Pong is definitely going to be.
Ovantage Pong. You know what? That's what it is. I'm telling you right now, we're going to make it happen. But, Jer, question for you.
Absolutely.
What is your favorite flavor? You didn't answer me. You thought I was going to let that go.
Ooh, I tried. Let's talk about Pong a little bit.
Let's not talk about Pong. Let's talk about pink lemonade, a.k.a. beet juice or grape.
To be honest, I mean, are we out of time?
No.
No, I work out. I work out as much as I possibly can, and to be honest, I like them both. And I love pink lemonade when it's warm, and it's just something about the pink lemonade. Everyone loves it when the weather's warm.
Right.
I drink the grape. I've actually counted the empty stick packs, and I have drank more grape than pink lemonade.
Okay, that's what you've drinking more.
Drinking.
Yeah, I've said it. Look at here. Until Jerry officially gives me the contract to be the spokesperson, I'm gonna talk ghetto as hell right now, right? Okay, so you actually drank more grape than pink lemonade, but as you stated, you like the pink lemonade when the weather's warm. So being that we're coming out of the winter months, that's really not a fair answer. Which one do you like the best? Damn, I'm good at this.
I will put myself on the record saying that grape is my favorite of the Ovantage Complete flavors right now. Right now. And I say right now because there are more coming out. There's some in the wings. There's 2 new flavors coming out. I'm going to leave it at that.
Whoa. Come on. Tease us just a little bit more than that.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Come on, give me a little Come on, give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Is it a red color? Is it a green color? Is it watermelon? Come on, give me something, Jer.
It's a natural color.
Oh, man. Tastes like water.
Tastes like water, huh? Tastes like water, right?
Love the taste of water.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Ovantage Complete is an all-natural, great-tasting sports and energy drink mix. Truth Nutrition has developed an advanced formula that provides a superior source of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, along with fewer calories and lower carbohydrates. Some of the benefits include increased energy, increased immune support. It prevents dehydration, is gluten-free, fat-free, low-calorie, no artificial colors, flavors, sweeteners, no hitting stimulants, and absolutely no caffeine. Now, Jer, before we run out of time, a question for you. Is there anybody out there that you would like to thank?
Oh my God! I mean, I'm thanking both Brian Canone and I'm thanking Andre. I won't say the last name. I'm thanking you guys. To be honest, no. I mean, I have to. I thank my 2 partners. I mean, Chris and Steve have been great, and of course, you got to thank your parents. I mean, they really. If it wasn't for them pushing me, I would have let the naysayers kind of put this product right off the platform.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to be where I'm at.
All right.
To them.
And April 14th, 2012, Oakdale Theater, Ovantage Complete will be taking part in Ovantage Pong
Challenge.
Pong Challenge. That's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen.
World Championship Pong.
And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy the first box that they're going to give away. Okay, I'm going to buy the first box, $24.99. I'm buying the first box. The winner, the male winner of beer pong and the female winner of beer pong will get a box. I'm going to buy it. Okay, and then we're going to have an overall championship. All right. Overall beer pong challenge.
One last thing.
What's up?
At Brian's show, because it's Brian's show, boxes of $15 for the show event.
Wow, $15
on the record.
Y'all, okay, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. Now, unfortunately, we are running out of time. Jerry, I want to thank you so much for calling into FTNS. Listen, we're going to have you back on as the show moves closer and closer. All right, we're going to give you a couple of live mentions on the air. You're hearing that from me first. Big Sean is giving me the thumbs up for it. And not only that, I want to leave the listeners with this closing remarks. Greatness is already within you. All you got to do is lay the BS aside, step over the haters, keep God first, and everything else will fall into place. Hey, this is Bricks. I'm signing off for Jerry. Ovantage complete. Signing off for my producer, Big Sean, and Mr. Brian Canone. We got to go. I see you when I see you.